Assalamu alaikum.
Welcome to episode 25 of my ride around the world. Remote parts of Afghanistan, crossing a high mountain pass covered in ice and snow, crashing, and crashing some more, rolling around in the mud, sleeping at the gas station, and giving right away to donkeys. Come join the ride.
Yeah, luckily there is a toilet. Good morning. I've just left the hotel. Things did not go exactly as planned. This town is also full of military bases. And yeah, the hotel was extra fun. In the evening, when I arrived there, we've agreed on 1,000. And in the morning, he tried to ask me for 2,000 again. I am yet to figure out how exactly the roundabouts work here. And traffic is crossing the street. Compared to Iran, like in Iran you just have to walk into the street, and when they see that you're walking in there and then they might hurt you, they stop and they let you pass. But here they don't stop. You really have to, when it's like a big street with multiple lanes, you really have to navigate it very quickly. Trying to find a petrol station that looks decent, because the one that I found yesterday, I think the bike ran a bit crap. This looks kinda modern and decent, so Assalamu alaikum.
And once again GoPro decided that sound is not necessary. This checkpoint has gone along the lines of, oh, let me see your paperwork. Okay, American? No, I'm European, you can see that in my passport. American? Oh, okay, let me call somebody who can help. Or rather, somebody who can read. This is kind of frequent. A lot of the guys don't read even the paperwork that is in Pashto or in Farsi. So generally there is like one person per checkpoint that can read. The plan for today is reaching Bamiyan, an amazing national park. As I was riding, I have encountered this French cyclist who's been in Afghanistan for over a month at that point and was having a great time with these truckers who invited him for lunch. I have respectfully declined. Eating rice that's covered in meat grease with my bare hands along with everybody else from the same bowl is just tad too far for me personally. So I've said my goodbyes and I've headed on towards Bamiyan. These checkpoints are pretty frequent. As a foreigner, you're definitely getting stopped. They always keep track of where you are, which region, which place, ideally which hotel. And mostly that is for your safety, because they don't want a foreign national to have an incident in their country. Next part was this lovely river crossing. When I've seen how deep it is and that there is a bunch of big stones in there, I decided to go for this tiny bridge on the side. Whilst it might look scary, it was quite sturdy. The only problem is if the wood gets wet, then it's very slippery and it's very easy to end up in the water.
Road is becoming fun again.
And it is starting to snow, yay.
These are some proper snowflakes. It's kind of almost like hail.
Afghanistan is full of surprises. As I passed the corner, this castle appeared out of nowhere. It is not on any map and I definitely wanted to have a look. The one problem is this region is known for having separatist activity. It is not the safest of all places to stop and just explore randomly on your own. So I was trying to find a way to have a look at it whilst keeping it, as safe as I can.
Alright, silly idea. Number, I don't know how many. Let's go have a look at a random castle in the middle of nowhere, in one of the most dangerous places in the world. Because what could go wrong?
I will admit my pants were slightly brown, knowing I'm really far from any checkpoints and villages and civilization, but the curiosity was stronger than fear.
Right, I'm just gonna have a very quick look, because, well, this place doesn't exactly scream secure to me. It looks like they turned it into fields lately. Still so cool. There's so many really well preserved places like this. If this was somewhere in Europe, all these places would be mobbed with people. Yeah, one of the annoying things is I have no idea where I'm sleeping tonight, or where I'm going, or how far I'm reaching. And mostly also where I am. You could go as far as saying I don't have any idea about most things today, and you would be pretty spot on. Or most of the time, really could use better planning.
Though I do kind of feel like whenever I do a lot of planning, it always turns out completely the other way. So maybe it's just best to go with the flow, don't make plans, and enjoy the ride. Notice the wooden structure on the left. On many of these buildings, they will have this sort of a skeleton construction outside, which when it gets really cold, they will cover it with sheets of plastic, increasing the insulation and creating sort of a winter garden. The GoPro is bloody at it again. I stopped to take a quick picture, and I'm getting closer and closer to this high mountain pass, which I am scared is gonna be covered in ice and snow. The infamous Yalang Pass. The sound makes it look warm. It is not. It is just slightly above freezing temperature, about 1 degree Celsius, and I'm hoping the ground is warm enough to keep it from turning to ice.
Fuck.
It isn't. As it started to get dark, I've increased the speed, hoping to cross the pass before it's complete night. And it cost me dearly.
I've noticed there was snow, but I didn't think it reached all the way to ice. Apparently, it did. Oh, that hurts slightly. Not too bad. Let's get her up, find if something's damaged. That's a start. My wrist definitely didn't like that. My elbow hurts.
It's a lot of fun when the bike falls on the wrong side and you have to very carefully go around it, keeping it upright to get to the side stand. Especially if there is a bunch of ice and you're trying to not experience what just happened to your bike yourself for the second time. And yeah, if you noticed the truck and the people standing not that far away by the building, they have kinda just watched me, probably thinking, what the hell is this dumb foreigner doing here at this time of night?
Okay, let's start. Part of my bag is ripped off. The temperature and elevation. We're at 3,200 meters. My mapping app decided to give up, so that's great. It's covered in ice. It is now -3. I'm going to backtrack. The GoPro decided to pack it in because apparently it's too cold. Sat-nav led me to the Yalang Pass. This is gonna be an interesting night because it's pretty late. There are no towns anywhere near. Deep mud, always a pleasure. Come on. No. Fuck. That's a really bad spot to drop it. Today is not my day. I can't tell you all that much. Yeah, not particularly surprising. Looking at the tires, I don't know how much you can see, but they are totally packed. And I went sliding all the way across the other side of the road before I managed to stabilize. One of the times also off the road. So I think most likely I'll end up finishing it again. It's pretty far, it's 160k. Speaking of dropping it off the cliff, now I really wasn't far from that. And in my mind I already seen it like going all the way down. This is really not my day. I need a beer. Yeah, this is just like bloody ice.
What you cannot see is that on the left side there's a huge drop straight down.
Afghan highway from hell continues. That was a really close call, and I still have a long way to go. Section from hell every couple 100 meters. It's like really tough mud section that just appears out of nowhere. Now I'm in town. Oh. There's no reception, of course. There's a petrol station. Good morning. So, the petrol station where I stopped last night to ask if there's a hotel. The guys working here offered me to stay. Everything is a bit covered in ice. For a hot shower, I've just been given some water to wash my face. That's really nice because my face was really dusty. When I went down on the ice, it's been a pretty hard hit. Maybe 50k per hour. That was a bit stupid. I didn't realize the temperature is so low, and I paid for that. My elbow seems fine, so that's good news. The armor did what it's supposed to do. Here the plastic slider broken off, so it did its job. It protected the bag from being torn. The petrol station runs on a generator. The one disadvantage of this, a lot of the fumes of the generator go inside, which I can tell you, breathing it is not super nice. Got a couple of bikes in here themselves. I think I need to get myself a pair of these for Pakistan and so on. This is how we lived here at Muhammad.
Muhammad Hanif.
Muhammad Hanif.
Muhammad Hanif.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. My friend.
Yes, my friend.
My friend. My brother. Okay?
He's also good.
Good.
Birds.
Sorry.
Look at the birds. And here, this one doesn't care so much. Here is where the hot water happens.
Afghanistan.
Afghanistan's very good.
Afghanistan. Uruswali Punjab.
Punjab.
Uruswali Punjab. Or Marbut Waladi Bamiyan.
I don't understand a single one. But what is cool is the floor is hot.
Tarikh.
And
Tarikh.
there is
Tarikh.
hot water in there. I don't know how it works.
22 دای 2024 است.
Yeah. Thank you, brother.
Welcome, my friend. Muhammad. My name is Muhammad Hanif.
This is what the toilet looks like. Luckily there is a toilet. So
Bye bye.
bye bye. Leaving my new friends. It is still quite icy. They were super lovely people, but I found it very hard to be inside there. All the exhaust fumes. I don't even want to think what it's gonna do to their life expectancy, because it was really brutal. The good thing is, I'm setting off with a full tank of petrol. Seeing the ice all over the road brings some PTSD from last night. What a beautiful place. The difficult part in these smaller towns is like, especially because I've arrived so late, there was nowhere to eat. And now in the morning I've also not really seen anything. Yesterday I've had some cashews for breakfast and an apple they gave me for dinner. I can tell you I'm a bit hungry. Yesterday's been like a holiday fast, and today is looking no different. Dream of vegetables and rice. Anything at this point, anything. No drops today. Today is a no drop day.
Well, I hope.
Oh, this is so beautiful. And it's important to remember yesterday's lessons because there is ice. Wow.
We are slowly reaching pretty high altitude now.
Okay, this is the part when it gets scary. Really beautiful, but scary. This is all snow and ice. And that is a huge drop down. This place just keeps taking my breath away. Oh. Yep, that didn't take long. That did not take long at all. I got to it. Yeah, it is very slippery. Well, I was planning on stopping to have a look at the view. This is very slippery. The locals have set of chains on their wheels, which is probably what I should be doing. The double take mirrors so far are living up to the reputation of not breaking. I can't say the same for the Iranian bags. These are toast. Not ideal. I can really feel the lack of food. The fact that like 4 days in a row have been super tough. Or 5 actually, I don't even know. We are at 3,400 meter elevation. So much for avoiding the mountain passes. So that probably doesn't help.
I have decided that rather than risk dropping it again and again, I will just try to slowly walk it across the icy section.
Yeah, the locals are probably watching me, thinking, look at this dumbass up here in Afghanistan. What the hell is he doing? This is now so slippery that I'm almost falling also. Hoping the fresh snow is gonna be a bit better. If I can gingerly make it over there, that is a bit better. And then the fresh snow also, so sometimes it just slides. I'm just pumped. Worked and pooped. Yeah. Finally made it over the bad part. And that's it, finished.
The strategy was turn off the engine, put it in gear, use it for slow, delicate engine braking. Being 5'9" or 175 centimeters, I can tell you I can't touch the ground on my bike, so controlling it in slippery terrain like this is very tricky. But considering it's 11,000 feet altitude, I'm also too tired to keep moving it manually.
Looks like we're getting back to normal road. Pulled something in my leg. I don't know if it was when I was picking the bike up or when I dropped it. Yeah, my inner thigh hurts. After a couple more walk and pray section is now getting better and better. I'd really like a short day today. I would love to go climbing here. Oh. Please don't be too icy. This is really steep. Like really steep. Oh, if this was icy, I would be so screwed.
Yep, and in the video it looks like it's not steep at all. Thank you, wide angle.
I can officially say I made it down. Woohoo! Now I just have to make it somewhere with food. Oh, and not crash in the mud. So what do you guys think so far? Are you gonna go and travel to Afghanistan? Do you think it's safe enough? Or are you still not convinced? What is this country? It's like every time you go up a hill, there's something like this. You know, originally Afghanistan wasn't even on my radar. I mean, it was on the radar, but as one of those countries of like probably never. We will see. So, after days of pretty serious exhaustion and amazing views, I now have 2 paths to choose from. One is a nice asphalt road, and one is another dirt track, questionable quality. Which one will I choose? I wonder. Always the dirt track.
Yeah, this country just keeps putting a smile on my face. It's so gorgeous.
What? What is this place? Wow. I can tell you what it is. It's incoming mud down. There's already been some. And there's probably gonna be more. It doesn't look like it's gonna be a hotel with a hot shower. I have my doubts. I also have no idea how far it is. Because none of my sat-navs work. This place really is out of this world. Welcome to Band-E-Amir. Oh, imagine the climbing up there, and imagine the mud right here. I think the donkeys have the right of way. Hi. Hi. Good, how are you? How much is it?
1,000, 2,000.
1,000, 2,000?
Yeah.
I don't know.
1,000, one room, 2,000, one room. Which one?
What's the difference?
Yeah, different.
What? Do you have hot water?
Hot water, no.
You don't have hot water?
No.
No? Do you have Wi-Fi?
No, finish. No customer.
I have not seen hot water in days. Hot water and food, that is all that I want. All that I want.
Well, first food after 3 days. 2 days. And so they don't have a lot, but they have kebabs and they have chips.
And they didn't have a GoPro battery either. If you watched until now, please give it a like and subscribe. It will help me grow the channel and that will help me finish the trip. I'll see you in the next one soon. Thanks.